3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to Bean Gaming. Yes, I have some fun and exciting news to share with you today. This is an absolute game changer, massive buff of the century. Like, look out, absolutely, like, I'm completely speechless. And it is what ended up happening today. Like, I can't even wrap my mind around it. You thought Gravelord was good before? I mean, wait till you see what absolutely happened now. I mean, the thumbnail couldn't explain it even better. It said massive buff, right? Or something along those lines. No, this is like mind-blowing, game-changing, once-in-a-lifetime, universal, just knockout. Absolutely insane. And I want to take you through the story of the chain of events that actually got this massive, absolutely crazy buff happening today. So let's go back to what I saw this morning while I was at work. Now, I shouldn't be on my phone at work, but I was. But here's what ended up happening. Let's hop onto the Discord server. Here we go. I was in the Fntd Value Central Discord server, and someone posted this today, and they said, everyone, you gotta upvote this right now. And this was a message from the Five Nights TD Discord server that someone had suggested. It was by Pop here, and he says, buff Gravelord, y'all, do it for the people. This was posted yesterday, and so many people ended up upvoting it that it made it to the starboard. And so what Goon said here is that if we get 1,000 stars in starboard to buff Gravelord, I'll do it. So by the time I looked at this, it was, I think, right around 500 stars for this particular starboard message, if you will. And so what I did was I said, hang on, we have got to get this to 1,000 stars. So back in my Discord server this morning at 6:48 a.m. my time, Eastern Standard Time, I said, everyone, let's make it happen. Gravelord depends on you now. And we have some people with the different emoji reacts or whatever, but I put the link here. You click on the link, and it took you over to that particular message, and we literally got about 200 more upvotes. Like, it went from 500. Actually, where was it? Was it a 500 or 600? But anyways, by the time people were done reacting, then we were at about 800 upvotes. So that was really cool. I want to thank my community members for helping out there. And not only that, but I hopped in the general channel in the Five Nights TD server, and I said, hey, everyone. Now, I didn't do an ad, everyone. I would have gotten in trouble for that. But I said, hey, everyone, we have got to get this thing going here, and we have got to make it happen. The Gravelord has got to get buffed. And actually, Goon he updated it before the message even got to 1,000 stars. He updated, I think, right around 850 stars, if I'm not mistaken. And so let's go take a look now. Let's go ahead and click on this message just to show you. It currently sits right now, as of this video, 1,147 stars. 1,147 upvotes, if you will. And so let's take a sneak peek on over here to, I think it's under the updates, isn't it? Let's click on updates, and here it is right here. Buffed Gravelord Foxy range from 25 to 30. Like, let's go. That's just so bad. That's just so bad. That was funny, though. That's a good troll that Goon ended up getting everyone with today. That was a good one. After I saw that, I just started dying laughing, and I'm like, are you kidding me? It's already good. I think it's literally the best DPS, combined DPS unit in the game as it is, with the summons that it does. I think it does every once in a while a 45 multiplier, a 45 times multiplier, and a 65 times multiplier. We're going to take a look at it in a moment, according to its largest damage at any given time. So if you max damage this thing, and you have Vengeance on there, I don't have a shiny version of it, but if you did, then you multiply that damage by 45 or 65, depending on some kind of randomization that happens there, I believe, that goes on with that. You'll have to correct me if I'm wrong. And so the range is essentially irrelevant because most people do run a range booster with it as well. But I just thought that was pretty funny that he ended up only buffing it, quote unquote buffing it by a range of 30. Now, Maybe that'll make a difference if you're someone that doesn't run a range booster, but still, it is kind of minimal and just overly funny. So nice job, Goon, for hooking us up with that buff today. The other buff that they did was a Circuit Breaker Freddy damage. He was really good when he first came out, but he's kind of been putting off to the side, so I'm glad that they buffed him to 1000 damage. I forgot what the cooldown is, so we'll have to check that out eventually. But either way, it's a really good unit if you are a newer player or even towards the middle of your journey in FNTD, because it is pretty good, okay? If you're a player like myself that is pretty much towards the end and it has a bunch of really good or top-end units, you're not going to use Circuit Breaker Freddy. Maybe you bring him out every once in a while, but either way. And then they did update the Astro Bonnie visuals, which actually looks really cool. So just wanted to give people a heads up on that. Let me hop back on over to Roblox real quick, and let's check out what's going on here with the Gravelord Foxy. So he summon spawns every 10 seconds that have health equal to 45 or 60. It wasn't 65, that was my fault, I apologize. 60 times this unit's damage. It has nothing to do with the cooldown, it's everything to do with the damage here. So multiply the 6,000 times 45 and multiply it by 60. And again, I don't know if it's every other time or if it's just random, if it gets the 45 or the 60x multiplier on there. I don't know, but some people may. You'll have to let me know about that. But either way, I still think that, you know, with the music, I'm sorry, not the Music Man, the Shiny Eclipse Ballora cooldown and the damage boost with it, it's more so the damage boost and the Vengeance 125% tacked onto it. I mean, it's really good, really good. And so when you throw on the Summoner with the regular damage that's going on here, it's, from what I've been told, it's the best DPS unit in the entire game. So just heads up on that. It's amazing. And then they did update the visuals on Astro Bunny. It looks really cool. I don't know if we're going to overly show it today or not. We may just leave it alone here, but still, Astro Bonnie, as you know, are well aware of by now, ended up getting a nice buff to it, and the continuous splash and completely halts regen on targeted enemies. That's absolute best in the game. You cannot beat that. Even though it's splash, it's still absolutely amazing, and to absolutely not have to have enemies regen on there when it targets those particular enemies, that's crazy. So what I want to do to finish up this video, oh, and by the way, we are currently sitting at 15 top wins, just in case you didn't know that. Gonna try and beat Wishmer 4 here, Wish Mr. 4, whatever he is. He's gonna wish he was in 14th place when I'm done with them. You know what I'm saying? Just messing around, all right? I mean, we're gonna try and grind more. But let's go to the FNTD value website right now and throw in a couple of these units and see what their current values are. So we're going to come down here. We're going to hop on the Apex. We're going to take a look at a regular. We're not going to do Vengeance just yet. A regular Astro Bonnie, and its value is at 42.5. I don't know what the previous value was before, but they currently have the demand at 8.5 out of 10. I'm going to guess that this value is going to keep increasing. So if you are someone who is interested in getting one of these Astro Bonnies, probably now is going to be your best chance at getting it. If you're looking for a shiny version, they have a value of it at 250,000 souls. I don't have that. There's no way that's even happening. Let's take a look at Gravelord. Gravelord currently sitting at 40,000. You know, I'm telling you, for an Apex unit that doesn't have a rank on it, I actually agree with that value, 40,000. Let's take a look at a shiny version of this thing. I'm interested to see what that is. 350,000. Like, is that even a thing? That's crazy. Did they even update OMC shiny? They have it at 500k. Okay, this is just getting insane. This is silly, but hey, people want it. I'm not complaining about this value. You know me, I'm still trying to get that regular OMC. What's they have his value at 110,000? I'm not going to disagree with that. I really can't, because I want it so bad, and I just, please, if anyone out there is interested in helping me out getting corrupted presents, I'm begging you, please. I want an OMC to come home. I'm not angry at you anymore, old man Consequences. Please, please come on my team. I'm just gonna be begging for this for the rest of my days. And let's take a look at Circuit Breaker. I think Circuit Breaker is a nightmare, isn't it? And SIRC is there he is. And what is he without an enchant on him? Only 300 souls. Not bad at all. And I do have a shiny version of it. I don't know if someone gave me it or if I ended up opening on my own. I don't remember, but a shiny version. Look at that, it's only 1.25k. That's totally obtainable if you can find them in the market, and demand is low. I would assume that the demand is going to stay very low as well, because it's not anywhere close to being a really good unit when you're an endgame player. Plus, the problem that I have with it as well is that it's single target. Most of these units now are going to be some kind of splash or AoE type of unit, and it's not. It's just single target. So take that into consideration. If you want to just get one of these, if you can find someone selling it, it's not bad for collection. That's totally fine, totally cool. Get yourself one of those and put that on your team and be happy. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'll do a giveaway for a regular one because I have a couple of these regular ones on my team. But where can you get this Circuit Breaker Freddy? And I'm going to show you that right now. Let's hop on back into the game and I'll show you. All you have to do is just run somewhere. Where is it? Where can you find him? It is right over here eventually if I can find him. He is in the, is it Unit Workshop? They changed this stuff around. And no, it's not Unit Workshop. It's some kind of prize corner. There we are. I kept babbling so I could find this place. And it's under the merchant. Merchant, you go to this question mark here. And he is not for sale right now. See, he would show up right over here. And there's a chance that he shows up every once in a while. And it's been such a long time that I don't actually remember how many souls he is to purchase. I don't know. You'll have to let me know in the comments down below because it's been so very long. And you can buy these luck potions here with souls. I think it's actually a pretty decent price. 250 for a luck potion. I think that's a 2x and maybe this is a 3x potion here. Not bad at all. The shiny hunter, that's the one I'm kind of like, oh boy. 17.99 Robux. That's the only way that you can purchase this shiny hunter. It takes the chances from 2% up to 4%, so is it worth it? Gosh, I'm just having a hard time. I'm struggling with it. I probably will buy it. It's like $18 for going up only 2%, but does that make a difference? It might. I mean, if you open up 100 any item, then you're potentially going to get 2 shinies versus, you're going to eventually get 4 shinies versus the 2. And so when you think about this over time, yeah, it's going to be worth it. So if you're someone that's new to the game that's like, I don't know if I'm interested in playing this game or not, I would say no. But if you're a veteran and you're like hardcore into Fntd, then I would say it's probably going to be worth it for you to get. So I just might end up getting that just because I don't see myself going anywhere anytime soon. So there's that. That's the kind of summary for today. And hopefully this was helpful for you, and hopefully it'll help you make some better decisions and just kind of go on from there. And so if you did enjoy this video, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell. Thanks again for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!